Looking for Bob Evans.
We'll take you.
I'll show you.
Thank you. Right? Thank you, Pumpkin.
Around here, probably. Here for you guys to have women and girls screaming at you guys because you're all incredible for it. Each and every one of you are absolutely gorgeous. But does it ever hit you sometimes like, oh my God, these girls are psycho over there?
Does it, guys?
No.
I will tell you, when I started out, and I was in Binghamton, New York,
No kidding.
and it might have been you then. But I was, my eye on you. And I was just starting on As the World Turns, and we were pulling out of a mall in a limousine, from an appearance, and people were running after the limousine. And I turned around, and I'm looking at the back window, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, who are they doing that? Well, you don't associate it with that. So you get used to it.
Yeah, right.
As much as you can, but sometimes we can take your life for granted. No, it's
chasing
a
Michael
really
Baldwin.
nice
Are
car.
they sharing
Those are
like
really
too
nice
much on
cars.
stage?
Yes, they are chasing a character you play, and that's a very important difference.
I'm
to
sorry,
know,
it just doesn't look like he wants to
But
be
it
here.
is, it's a shocker. But some of these guys have been doing this for much longer than I have. I started late, but you were much younger.
I know.
I knew you when you were on Bold and Beautiful, my friend. No, it's not older. Good God, it's just a liar.
Well, I mean, just to reiterate it, yeah, it is. It can be odd. It can be a little bit, especially if you're just trying to go get your coffee or something in the morning, But we're obviously doing our jobs. Then, people are
I don't
responding.
envy the
That's a
first
good
couple
thing.
people that go see him.
And
I don't envy the first couple
Well,
people.
what's amazing is that we don't have an audience in the studio. So we come on these junkets and these tours, and we get to see. We sit in a stage. When you've lost an audience. When you've got your audience with you. But we don't know that. But when we come here and we see the response and we hear that people, it means a lot to hear from someone who's watching the show. We like what you're doing. You don't get that on set. We're so fast and so furious. We're in and out. To hear what you think is so important, and that we take that back. That keeps me through another couple of months at work where you're grinding. It's long hours and it's quick work, and you don't always have time for someone to pat you on the shoulder. So we come here and we hear your response, good and bad, and it's important to us. So I mean, it is great to see that people are watching.
Yeah. It's great to put a smile on people's faces too. It's a gift to be able to do that.
I get to wear Greg's hat. I really like that.
No, I think you guys pretty much made it clear how we all feel. No, but it is nice. It is nice to come out and see everybody here in the turnout, and like Christian said, that it's doing our work. It's a craft that we love, and that's why we do what we do. But and then seeing the people's response and reaction when we either meet them in airports or in men's bathrooms.
One poor woman followed us almost into the men's bathroom.
She said we're gonna go.
This morning at 6 o'clock, was really a sight to see. Right here in down the road in Orlando. Yeah. So it's fun, and when you hear this Christian, or what's your character's name? Michael. Oh, me, yes. So humbly said. So it's very nice. There's been experiences. I've been tackled at an airport, by a woman that worked at Burger King. So I have not returned there. So there are some moments. But it's nice. But we are, coming here and seeing this kind of turnout is making what we do so rewarding. So thank you.
How long is it going to film one episode?
One day. No, it can be. There's a lot of we pre-tape and post-tape, or we shoot, and so we can shoot 3 shows in a day, or B&B half-hour stuff shoots different. We shoot 1 show in a day. We can shoot about 150 pages at General Hospital. I know Young Restless does around the same. Days we're still trying to figure out what Dave did. And All My Children, I'm sure they shoot a lot too.
We do an incredible amount of work at All My Children a day. I'm sure a lot of us are in the same boat, but because of the economy, the way it is right now, with some sponsorships pulling out, and you know, they're trying to get more bang for the buck. So that means they keep sets up. That's the big thing. Our sets have to come down and go up, and that costs a lot of money. So they try to knock out everything they can for the week in that set, like in a day. So we've been known to shoot a complete 2 episodes in a single day, 2.5 episodes, up to 7 shows to 8 shows in a week, in 5 days. I mean, Monday through Friday. So you can see we're putting a lot of time
And
there.
remember, no matter how many days we go into the studio, we don't have a summer break like prime time. It's 5 days a week, 12 months a year. You have to have a show every day. So they could be deciding, oh, we're going to be dark every Monday, meaning we're not up Monday. It doesn't matter. You still need 5 shows a week, 12 months a year. So it all piles up on some days. They'll put 3 shows in a day, 1 show, spread 1 show out over 5 days. But it still has to add up to 5 shows a week, 12 months a year.
Jacob.
Okay, guys, we have enough time for 2 more questions. So this one's for Greg. Hi, Greg. My name's Molly.
Hi, Mom.
I have a question for you. If you could play any other character besides Lucky Spencer, who would you choose and why?
Michael Baldwin, because he gets screaming women that chase him in the bathroom. No,
He was really scarred by that.
yes, it was. Trust me, it was very interesting to watch go down. No, I don't know. Let's
J.R. Chandler,
no. You've mastered that role. You do
Erica
that
Kane.
very well. Erica Kane. Now that would be interesting. No, I don't really have anything specific or anybody, that I would want to take over. No, I could do that accent. He does it so well,
Well, I can walk up the steps.
No, we all think we want it as vacation time, though, when he gets that 5 months off. Sometimes paid, sometimes not, but wherever he goes, it must be nice.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Violet, and it's for this question is for all 4 of you guys, especially Michael, because you're my baby. We watch you all the time.
See, now you understand why I want to play Michael Baldwin. You're my baby.
Oh, it's a baby.
And what I want to ask you guys is that I don't understand why they kill somebody off the show, and then a couple of years later they'll bring it back. How could somebody die off and bring it back?
It's a soap opera.
Soap opera.
Well, that's in like every daytime show. We just did that actually. We brought Natalia Lindsay played Emily on the show, and she just came back as another character.
Well, yeah, Brandon just said that, a lot of times it's to get a spike in the ratings, and sometimes it's a bad decision. And so that
Like
bad
Greenlee
decision,
leaving.
the fans, they retaliate and say, hey, we're not happy about this person being fired off the show. So they bring him back. They find some loophole, like,
She should say
oh,
she
he was
hasn't
actually
been
just in a coma.
It's called a maternity leave.
He really wasn't buried. He was in some sort of fallout shelter.
I'd say once you find
I mean, yeah,
out
that's
2 months
the thing
pregnant,
is,
then
your
leave.
response to these events is the studios are usually reactive to how you respond.
My response
So
to
when you
the
send
events.
letters and you make phone calls.
I
and
went through a
emails,
whole
they
2
pay
years.
attention.
They don't
So a lot
realize.
of
Freaking
it's your
liaison.
fault, young lady. Yeah. If you didn't like him dead, you should have kept your mouth shut.
They don't realize. They don't
They will
realize.
drag that corpse back up, prop it up for you.
They don't realize how great of fans you are and how much you love your shows, and then all of a sudden when they do something they go, oh wow, regret this? Let's go back. Can we rewind?
But sometimes dead is dead. They froze Brad.
He's not
That
dead
was a
though.
bad decision.
He's not dead. He's frozen.